So I'm just out exploring a bit of woods while my lad's in jiu-jitsu. I'm looking for big cat signs, I'm looking for footprints, scratches on trees and stuff. I'm a lunatic, I know, but I'm convinced of this. I'm convinced around here as well, and I think I'm going to find evidence of them the more I look and hopefully see one. And a lot of other people have seen them in the Wigan area, and I hope to be one of those people. I've just found this. It's my little building. There's some other ones over there that say they're for migrating bats. Well, I don't know what this is. I mean, I'm not going to have too much of a route round it just now by myself. I'm going to assume kids use it and stuff. Let's see if we can get in. We can. Oh my lord. So here we go. It's quite mad, isn't it? And look at this underground bit here. Wow. This is a mad spot. How cool is this? Obviously kids drinking in here because that's what we would do. Yeah, I don't know what this is. I'm gonna fire now. So I'm just continuing my exploration of this little woods that I don't know if the private land or not, I'm not really sure. But there's another building here as well. So I don't know what they were originally. Like I said, there's a couple of, a big deer over there. So I found a couple of deer, just found a big buck while I was been here. But I didn't get a picture, a video of him, it was a bit too far away. There's one over that way. So this is another mystery building. Oh, so this one, as you can see, you can't get. So just as I said, I've not found any signs just yet. I've just got here, I don't know if you can see, you might see a few feathers and stuff there around this area. So something's killed and eaten a bird here. I always say it's probably a fox. So I would say whatever this thing is that's killing, I'm right in its territory because I did a big circle of this bit the other week, last week, and I found a dead bird probably 5 minutes towards the edge of the canal. So I'm thinking I am sort of within its territory now because I found a couple of evidence of kills. Again, probably a fox. I did see something round here one night. It weren't a deer, it moved very differently. His head was in a different position, so it was there because it was night. I need a better head torch really. But yeah, who knows? And I saw something with yellow eyes, but I thought it might have been just a domestic, if I'm honest, because it was hard to gauge the size. And he had a look at me and it buggered off. But yellow eyes definitely, so definitely weren't a fox, I don't think. Okay, a bit further in. So something with claws, if you can see it there, I'll try and hold it on. It's gone up this muddy bank here. You can see a few more, that's about the clearest one where I put you on. So something with claws has gone up there. There's a patch of water here. Just investigate it a bit further, but I'll carry on looking. So if you see here, we have some sort of den. So I'm going to think badgers maybe. That's what I'm thinking. That would explain the claws. Don't think that's another entry there. So yeah, I think this may be a badger den. Right, so I'm circling back right now to go and get my lad. Still investigating. I did a bit of this last week. But I get it. It's a hard thing to believe that there's big cats in the UK. I get that. But if you look at the history, if you look at the fact that everyone had them as pets at one point, not everyone, but it was very, very common. Even in Wigan, we all know about Tom Wall, you know, he had a couple of pumas and he used to walk them on a lead round Wigan. Oh, there's a buck over here. I'll see. Oh, 2, 3, 4, 5 deers. Let's see if I can get a video on that. Yeah, so big cats in the UK, hard to believe, I know. But a lot of people had them as pets, a lot. You know, people used to use them to get scrapyards and all sorts. And sometimes they had cubs, they didn't know what to do with them. Sometimes the authorities said, you know, it's time for them to be taken away, like in the 70s with the Dangerous Wild Animals Act. Rather than euthanize the pets, wait, people let them go. And the fact is, there's a lot of woodland in this country, even in our little town, where they could easily hide and move and get about without being seen. And the masters of it, they know we're here well before we're there. You know, deers are pretty, you can get close to a deer. You know, I've just been close to a low den. I'm literally on the trail of a big buck now. I know where he's gone, and I'll probably catch up to him if I walk the right way. But these cats, man, they're masters of it. They're built for it. And I think we've got a decent, healthy population. I think it's just a matter of time before we get some real solid evidence now. There's probably people out there who already have. And like me, they'd probably be concerned. Like if I got a good video one, right now, let's say one's there, I got this fucking crystal clear evidence, I'd be very wary of sharing it because I wouldn't want people to start freaking out that we actually just looking for footprints while I'm here. There's a muddy bit. There's not really anyone coming down here, so it's always a good spot. So it's not going to be contaminated, so to speak. There's big deer ones where I can't see. Maybe, yeah, I think they're just deers. I said I did find some claw ones before. I'm pretty sure they were badgers because it was right near the badger set. Anyway, I know it's hard to believe, but they could definitely survive out here. And there's parts of the world, like I heard Joe Rogan talking about it the other day. He's out in the woods hunting all the time, and I mean deep woods where there isn't people. And he's only seen one a couple of times. And they have a healthy population of mountain lions and stuff. You know, they know that they're there. People barely see them. So there's a good chance we have them, man. Damn good chance. I've seen some good videos, some good pictures, enough to convince me. I've talked to enough people who've seen them now. You know, I've talked to like half a dozen people who have seen them in person, whether it be in a vehicle and they've gone passing. I've even spoke to like gamekeepers and people who know that world, and they are telling me that they're seeing them on the thermals. Fascinating, man. Fascinating. And yeah, I'm convinced we have them, so I'm going to keep looking. I'm going to keep looking, I'm going to keep trying to find evidence in our little town, and then maybe get further afield at some point. But there's so many areas just to explore around here. I said there was a sighting up in Inley just the other day. There's up Roby Mill as well, there's been some sightings up there. Even in Standish near me, there's some parts where I'm pretty convinced there's a territory like here. Anyway, let's crack on.